Hello everyone. So today we will create a video that is upon that how to create a depth field like that in your Android app. So it is real good. It's not an image. Yeah, we know that we can do it by image, but it's very good because it is just drawn in XML. It is lightweight and it performs better from all specs. So let's do it. So first of all, what I'll need is okay. Uh, okay, just one sec. Uh, I need to create a drawable, and this drawable will be upon on layer list. Okay, so layer list is content of the drawable resources. You can see right in here. A layer drawable is a drawable object that manages an array of other drawables. That means it's a drawable. Obviously that's not drawable as we are creating a drawable, but it contains a list of drawable, like a layer, just like some photos in Photoshop. They'll just work like some layers. Okay, so yeah, there are some attributes that have. First of all, that also need the item, and under that you can add a drawable, otherwise you can't create that by using the shape. I will use the shape, but if you want you can also use that drawable. Then there's some dimension, top right bottom left. There's a work like a it's like a relative padding between the layers. So I'll show you them one by one. And yeah, that's it about what I've told you. That's it about that. Now I'll try to create that. This is a very good resources you can follow. Today I will make something that is really useful. Okay, so let's do it. So first of all, I'll call that layers drawable. Okay, and just under that I'll use layer list. So I'm supposed to do something like that. First we'll create something like that, then I'll go further. So just writing here what I have to add some item. So let me just explain first. So you can see right in here it looks like one triangle. Yeah, that's a one triangle, but it has four layers. Okay, let me tell you what are them. First of all, it has a background layer. Okay, so why is that? Why we need the background? We need that because in these layers some of them has some transparency that will make the glow and shadow. I'm using the transparency for glowing effect in the bottom and the shadow effect on the top, and for both of them I need a background. Okay, and there are the three layers. First of all, I need a background layer, then I need a layer for the bottom glow, and I need a hmm, I need another layer for the top shadow, and after three of them I need the actual thing to show. So this thing would be inside the bottom and the top. That means the inside of the top shadow and the bottom glow. Okay, so let's do it. So first of all, let me just write some bottom background there. background. Okay, so this would be the bottom background. To compensate the transparency, oh my god, transparency under the shadow and flow. They're especially helpful for bigger depth value. For bigger depth value. I hope you understand. Now I will comment that out. So first of all, I need the background, and for that, and I will not use any drawable. I will create them for by shape. So I'll say shape rectangle, shape rectangle. That's great. And under that, I will first add a solid color. So now I need a color, and for background I will use just the same color I'm intending to be on right in here. Okay, so I'll say now color primary dark. This is what I'm going to I'm supposed to use. Then I need the corners, and I need the radius, and I will use 50 dp. I want that really curved. Okay, and now I doesn't need anything else. I don't need anything else, and that's it. So now I have the background for the transparency, and relative being relative with the shape. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add them, and I'll say, okay, first of all just write something. So I'll say this is the top dark inner shadow. Okay, shadow. So I'm just commenting that first. So now I'll write item as this should be on the top. So okay, so what that actually works like, okay, just write bottom and 2dp. Okay, I got to add that shape also. So I'll say shape rectangle. I will discuss why I'm using the bottom. Just give me 1 sec. And to just write it down fast. Corners, radius, 50 dp again, just like the same. So you can use the variable also right in here. So color, and in case of that I need something really transparent, that's why I'm using 1A. This is the color, really works really good. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this is the color I'm going to use as the shadow. So let me just tell you why I am using that. Why am I using bottom when I'm intending to draw a dark layer on the top? What it's going to do, it is just relative. Okay, it's just relative. So if it it just like a space. Okay, so if you just draw some space on the bottom, ultimately this drawable this shape would be drawn on the top. Okay, just like if you really want to get some space on the bottom, this thing ultimately going on the top, this string, it will not shrink, or it will not deform itself. It will just change its position, something like that. So when you are adding some space on the bottom, it will just change its position. It will take itself on the top. Okay, I hope you understand. So this what I'm doing, I'm saying that okay, I will add some padding on the bottom, not actual padding, my I will add some space on the bottom. Ultimately this shape will be drawn on the top. If on a preview, you won't see anything. Actually there is a lot of things you can see, but shit, this thing doesn't look that good. Okay, this thing is what I'm trying to okay, so let me just show you. Okay, so you will not understand that now, because it is just drawing another layer on the top. So the the bottom layer will be drawn on the top, and on the top layer will be drawn on the first. So this layer will be drawn first, then this layer, then another layer, then another layer. So this thing is really something. So there is a space, you can if you just see it very carefully, there is a space on the bottom, and as this is a little bit darker, so the bottom side will be a little bit light. So as this is darker, the bottom, you can see, is a little bit light. Something is just beyond that. So now this time I will add, as you are in I'll just write a bottom light, outer glow, outer glow. Just like that seems good. So for that I will have to just draw the same item, and as I want that to be drawn on the bottom, that's why I have to get some space on the top, and I'll use the same 2D. Now shape, and the shape would be the rectangular, as you were thinking, and then the solid. And here I'm gonna use something really light, not the dark, and the color I have found really works great is the 4D F F F F 1 2 3 4 5 6, the last two, 5 6 maybe, then yeah. So now you can see it is now lighter. So I'm just layering one after another. They will be drawn just over. So now I have to add the corner as well, not a solid again, corner, yes, and the radius is the 50 dB. Just add. So okay, you want to see any changes, but everything will be just visible when I will add the last layer. Okay, so this is the top layer, so I'll say top layer, and that's it. And on the top layer, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add another item, and it will be it will take some space on the bottom and as well on the top. It will need some space on the top for showing the showing the shadow, dark shadow, and it needs some space on the bottom for showing the glow in the bottom. Okay, I hope you understand. So just after that, when you are done with that, just add the shape as you are thinking, just like the same. Nothing really corners. Okay, there's a radius 50 dB as well. Oops. And this time you will see all the changes at a single time. So I'll say solid, color, and the color primary dark. This is the color I was thinking. So you can see, if you see it really well, you can see it got some shadow on the dark, and the bottom is lighter, and this thing will be more visible when I will use that on the edit text background. So I'll just go to my layout. Oh my god, why is my layout? Fuck, I got delayed. Shit. And I have to create a layout. This is really bad because I gotta create a layout now. That was a ha. That's great. And inside that I need to add either text only, nothing else. That's a plain text. Can you really do that? It should be faster. Yeah, that's great. Go to the bottom and the top. Okay, and for the weight, I'll make that match constraint, obviously. And for a better view, I'll say 16 and 16 as well. Now I will add the rest. It's too slow at this thing is just out of my mind. So it's a background. My background is drawable, yes, drawable, and I'm gonna change the text color. For some reason I'm going to make it just color white. That's great. Well, let's see what's happened. You might won't say anything because it's too small. So I will add some padding, like padding 12 dB maybe. So now let's see. That is too slow. I hope. Come on. The processor is boosting 70. It's a Core i7 PC. My gosh. Okay, if I just change that for some better view, change the background of the constraint into something very white. Background color primary. It should be a better view. So you can see writing here. I can't zoom that much, but it looks obviously very well. It looks smooth. It's just awesome. As you say, So I hope you enjoyed that, and that's it for now. This is all about the power of layer list. I hope you will do much more than now. So see you on the next video if I gonna continue this playlist again. So till that time, goodbye, see you again.